Well, that's a very complex question, as there are many layers to most people's personalities. However, I have very early on been very interested in business and entrepreneurial activities. And in fact, it started when my dad, who was a businessman many, many years ago, took me to Africa for the first time as a child. And he did business there, and I saw how business was done, but I also saw that there are people all over the world who have it worse than many other places in the world. And I asked myself, why is that? Why is it that you're lucky being born in certain parts of the world and perhaps less lucky being born in others? And I wanted to combine business with some type of charity. And when I came across Oriflame at the age of 29, I felt that this combination was exactly right. We are a business, we offer businesses to individuals, entrepreneurial opportunities, but we also empower and enrich people with our business opportunity or through our business opportunity. So that's one part of Frederic. Another part of Frederic is I am definitely a citizen of the world. I'm not Swedish these days. I am a citizen of the world. In fact, I think it a little bit silly to have countries. We are all one race, human beings. Why shouldn't we live and work wherever we find opportunities? But nonetheless, I have lived in many countries, in Africa, Europe, in Asia, nearly all countries in Asia, in fact, throughout my life, and I've traveled to a lot of places. In fact, I've visited 98 countries, which is around half of all the countries in the whole world. So traveling, being a business person, an entrepreneur myself, hoping to do a little bit good wherever I can, I think that kind of sums up Frederic. I am also very much a person who enjoys life. I enjoy going to fantastic restaurants, having great meal experiences, combining that with white or red wine, perhaps some dessert wine. I love golf. From time to time, I would smoke a cigar. I enjoy the finer things in life, and I think that's important, not to accumulate wealth, but to enjoy wealth. And that's something I would recommend to all of you. So that kind of sums up Frederic. The first time I moved to India was in 2007. That's 16 years ago. And these 16 years, I think India has developed faster than any other country in the world. I mean, when I first lived here, if you wanted to go for a very good restaurant, you had to visit a 5-star hotel. Today, they're everywhere. Especially in South Delhi and in Gurgaon, you have so many good options available. The internet revolution and the app revolution really, I think, comes to a great extent from India. We today have so many cool apps in India, Zomato, Blinkit. I mean, Blinkit is fantastic. You get groceries delivered to your door within 10 minutes. That doesn't happen anywhere in the world. So I think India has truly developed from many, many aspects, and it has developed extremely positively. Infrastructure has also developed, and I wish that it continues to develop because there's still more to do on the infrastructure side, but there is enormous development all around, businesses everywhere, and it's extremely, extremely joyful to be in the midst of all this development. And when it comes to Oriflame, I think Oriflame has also evolved. And we are today a completely different company than we were 16 years ago. However, one thing remains the same, and that's our values. Our values of togetherness, spirit, and passion have been there since inception in '95 and is still very much prevalent in our operations today. Yes, gladly. And I have been asked this question many, many times, and since I do have an abundance of experiences together with Oriflame, I have selected one moment that really has stuck with me throughout. And that was in my early days in India many years ago. I attended the first ever director seminar here in India. And as you all know, which I did not know back then, that Indians love to dance. And there were 700 women, primarily women, at this direct seminar. We turned on some nice Punjabi Bollywood music, and all of a sudden, all of these 700 individuals just immediately started dancing. That's something that you would never see in Europe. And when I saw that, I was gobsmacked, and I decided that I would also dance, which hardly ever happens. And then I was surrounded by this sea of people dancing with me, and we had just had a wonderful time, and that has truly stuck with me through the years. Oh yeah, I think that's a good question, and it is actually a little bit difficult to answer as there are so many very, very good products. But my favorite category, no competition at all, is wellness, no doubt. These products that we have in our wellness category are world class. I think they're better than any other product out there. And I regularly use the Balance Shake, and I also use the Asta every single day, and I have for the past 5 years. And I truly feel that they add to my energy level, they add immunity, and they do so many positive things for me. Also getting the right proteins, feeling energetic in the morning. So those would be my favorite products. Well, over the next 5 years, I think Oriflame India will grow immensely. We have now 2023, we just launched a major investment of strategic importance for the future, where we now have an even more dynamic and strong compensation plan. And in fact, I dare to say today that we have the most strongest opportunity available in the country of India and in the direct selling industry. And with this, and with our extremely high quality products, which are suited for the Indian market, we have been here for 27 years. We know exactly what products the Indian people want, but also combining that then with our income opportunity. I see the next 5 years to be the strongest 5 years of Oriflame's existence in the country. Well, I have a very clear message to all people out there, especially to our brand partners, but also to our customers and any person in general. And the message is, dare to be the person you aspire to be. Lead your own life. Don't lead somebody else's life. It is so important in order to strive for happiness that you dare to be yourself. And I think together with Oriflame, we give everybody an opportunity of independence. And with financial independence come, of course, the fact that you dare to be yourself. You don't need to depend on somebody. And that is exactly what we provide here in Oriflame. So I think we actually not only offer an opportunity to make more money and to have and lead your own career, but we also offer an opportunity of equality. And that makes me very, very proud.